motherfucking roof. Getting shit done. You ain't gonna believe this shit. Woo!
Blessed. It's your humble host, Big Truck. Hey, shout out to my man, Jada Black. Got some things to say. I have some things to say. As I sip my orange juice. Then the spirit of the universe is going to take us home. Grab your shoulder pads and your helmet, and let's get this work.
You keep dancing with the devil. One day it's going to follow you home.
What's going on, guys? Jada Black here. Shout out to everybody tuning in. To say that this story can't get any worse is an understatement. Apparently, there is a OnlyFans model who is claiming that she has all this information on Sherone Moore. She released pictures, a screenshot of her messages, but she blurred out one of them. I guess the message that he sent her after getting out of jail. Why she released this is beyond me. But now, if this is real, because there are people saying that this could be fake, the only way that this happened is because she's been on Twitter since this whole story with Sherone Moore broke. This heifer has been on Twitter insinuating things about.
It never ceases to amaze me when you have individuals that will go so far as to go on social media to try to blast a person to get likes, views, compliments, interests, attention. Two wrongs don't make a right. To my understanding, Mr. Moore, you married. Well, you just fucked up that marriage. OnlyFans. You know, pretty soon they're going to do away with OnlyFans. All right? Me, personally, ain't no way in hell I'm going to be subscribed to a damn OnlyFans or deal with a woman that does OnlyFans. Why? If you have a good reputation, you are respected in the community. You do good deeds. You do good things. That right there will destroy any type of credibility that you have with others. Dealing with the OnlyFans, dealing with the stripper, dealing with the prostitute. That will destroy those credibilities. And if you have a household, now what has happened, you just single-handedly destroyed your own household. I mean, damn, if you want a stripper so bad and you have a wife, pay your wife, tip your wife. If you want to do things, bedroom activities, why do it with an OnlyFans person? Do them with your wife. You two have some spice in the bedroom. There's ways you do things. There's ways you move. And this is a way that you should not move.
Her having some sort of relationship with Sherone Moore. She even posts photos of herself at a Michigan game. And that is the reason why, if this is true, that is the reason why Sherone Moore contacted her. Is because she's on Twitter insinuating that she has dirt or some sort of information about him. See, this is what I don't understand. But I understand it. Attention is currency. These women will do anything for attention. See, women aren't women anymore. See, a lot of these women,
they will even go as far as blackmailing you. Okay? You shouldn't have had no contact with her in the first damn place. You shouldn't have DM'd her in the first damn place. What was your intent? What was your motive behind that? Because looking at her, she's not wife material. She looked like something wrong with her. One of her eye looks like it's fucking shifting. She looked like she's the type of person she want what's in your pockets. An attention seeker. A person that's out for money. That's what she looked like. She doesn't strike me as an honest person, a giving, fun, loving person. She strikes me as a gold-digging whore. And I'm going to keep it $1 with you.
want to be famous or they want to be known. They want people to join their OnlyFans. So they're willing to tell the world that they are engaging in thought activities in order to get followers on their OnlyFans. Where is shame? Shame doesn't exist anymore, especially with this person. You didn't have to say anything about Sharon Moore. Sharon Moore didn't threaten you. Sharon Moore didn't go to break into your home and threaten to end you or himself. He didn't do that. But here you are on Twitter, and she has been for the last, day or so, insinuating that she has something going on with Sharon Moore. Let me say this about Sharon Moore. Sharon Moore did this to himself. This is not a video in defense of Sharon Moore. Y'all know I've spoken about Sharon Moore in the previous 2 videos. But to me, I just see this as an attention grab, and I'm going to give...
It's a money grab. It's a money grab. But at the same time, you're right, Jada Black. He did it to himself. He did it to his family. And the ones that suffer the most is his wife and kids. Because now, all over social media, news media, and now those in the area gonna know what he done did. Or what was alleged. Either way, whether if it's true or not, it happened. He's involved in it. Why the fuck would you DM her? For what? And then, instead of just going to an authorities, she went to the school and got you done up. She took another avenue with it. And something tells me that she ain't acting alone. Run till that.
This particular female the attention that she wants, because we need to talk about these women and they're reaching to try to get people to notice them. See, this is what happens when you were the non-attractive girl growing up, and now that you blossomed, you do whatever it takes to get people to notice you. Get in the gym, you change the way your body looks, you add the makeup in, hair color.
Sitting there looking damn near like Brittany Renner. And yeah, see, this is the type of chick, she'll go in the gym just to get attention. She'll pick up 5 pounds and do one damn arm curl. Oh, that's enough for the day. She'll go walk on a fucking treadmill for 2 minutes. Oh, that's enough cardio for the day. My body is sore. Get the fuck out of here. However, you got cats out there that are so thirsty. Let's highlight that. You lollipop simp ass men would be so thirsty, y'all would DM her. Y'all would tell her how beautiful she is. Well, I mean, she is kind of cute, but her motive and her attitude make her ugly as fuck. Someone like me would not hit that, especially knowing what her intentions are. I wouldn't damn sure DM her. I don't DM IG 99-cent mop bucket thoughts. And I meant to say mop bucket, but I don't, because I'm not thirsty like that. Well, they're IG models. No, they're IG 304s. They're not the type of women you want to bring home to the family cookout, to the holiday meal. I'm telling you, this is the type of chick that'll get you caught up and then laugh in your face.
All in an attempt to what? Get OnlyFans followers? This is crazy. The man did not do anything to you. Is she looking for some sort of sympathy? You're not going to get it. This just seems like an attention grab for absolutely no reason. He did nothing to you to make you want to say what you're saying publicly. Now, she'll claim that certain things happen, but we don't believe you. The only person in this scenario that I have sympathy for is Sharon Moore's wife.
Facts.
And children.
Facts.
I don't even have sympathy for the assistant side chick, because she knew this man was married with children and she engaged in it anyway.
Another thing, Could it be a setup? Putting all the possibilities out on the table of what could be. Not saying this is proof, this is actual factual. But when certain things come up, present themselves, you want to put all cards out on the table. This could be a setup to be a money grab. He probably didn't do nothing to her, nothing with her. She probably altered messages. Okay, she liked black guys. It's something about him that she liked. For all we know, she probably hit him up and he rejected her. And that hurt her ego. So she said, all right, I know how to fix your black ass. I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. Now, even go as far as to getting you terminated to prove a point. Because how dare you reject me? How dare you not want to hit this? How dare you turn me down? Who knows? Again, just putting all possibilities out on the table. We rule out nothing.
People say, well, there's a power dynamic, Jay. Well, it didn't stop her from breaking off the relationship and going to his bosses and telling them the dirt. She didn't go to the police. And that's the one thing that really annoys me about this whole thing. Why didn't she go to the police when he was stalking and harassing her? You know where she went first? She went to his bosses. She knew that they were investigating him, and she went to giving them all this information on him. There's things and elements that's going on there that we're going to find out in the future. So no, I don't feel sorry for the assistant side chick. I really don't. She chose to engage in this, so it is what it is. But with this particular female, Mia, that's her name, Mia, this attention grab just makes no sense to me. But let's get into it. Now, there was a tweet. Let's get to this tweet. Josh Spears says, exclusive. Sharon Moore contacted OnlyFans model on Instagram after his release from jail. In the message sent, Moore blasted Mia for discussing her story and past experiences with him. She wishes to keep the exact contents of the message redacted, but intends to share them at a later date. Why? Why? Why do you need to share them at all?
Possibly because she's seeking some type of compensation. And we see how much she's going to get or what's going to come across her table. And if it's something that puts a smile on her face, then certain information and messages will mysteriously disappear. If it doesn't, that's when those contents and messages will be released and we'll be going another way. Like I said, she's not acting alone. Somebody's sniffing, circling around her. Peep game.
But these chicks don't care about shame anymore. They don't care about telling the world that they're out here loose. They're just willing to do whatever it takes for people to notice them. People say, well, you're doing a video, Jay. Yeah, because I need to do some cooking and some teaching.
And your boy Big Truck needs to put belt to ass and give reality checks. Moon crickets, mud puppies, 99-cent mop bucket pirates. We calling it out. Adult conversation. Let's talk about it. Conversation and reviews. Let's go.
That's why. Valuable lessons learned in every situation. This incredibly bizarre behavior in the immediate aftermath of release from jail. Let's see. This is her posting a pic in the thread.
My brother. Fuck you go to jail for? Fuck do you do? What'd you do? Don't worry about it. We'll find out. And then we'll start connecting the dots bit by bit, piece by piece. Let's go.
Comment thread says he is really pissed off at her and says she's not even the one that broke the story. And then she posts, he has now deleted his Instagram and X. Of course, because you're using messages to try to get attention that we did not care to know what went on between you two, because he wasn't stalking and harassing you. Let's get into it. Sharon Moore initiated contact with an OnlyFans model, Mia Soretti, on Instagram, according to as reported by Justin Spiro after his release from jail. I already read through that. Moore is alleged to have subscribed to Mia on OnlyFans. In April, she claims that he paid for all of her videos on the site and offered her season tickets to Michigan football in return for a one-on-one interactions, which she chose to decline.
So he paid for her videos and offered her season tickets to Michigan football in return, a one-on-one interaction. We know what that means. He want to clap them cheeks. In which she declined. Bullshit. While you was in jail, did you have access to OnlyFans? And you did those purchases? I don't know. I'm just saying. If you in jail, you do what you got to do. And that's the closest thing to some female interaction, then, it is what it is. But inviting her to games and so forth, my brother, why would you have any type of interactions with her, period? Come to watch game tickets, secured by Moore, joined him later at the team hotel as his guest. Then you wanted her to come to the your damn room. Oh my gosh. And in addition, there are claims that the message at OnlyFans model on Instagram during the halftime of Ohio State game earlier this year. All right, maybe that's why Michigan beat Ohio State or why Ohio State beat Michigan. I don't know. But this shit is wrong. Let's go.
Moore also invited Mia to the national championship game in Houston in January of 2024. Mia, who had come to watch the game on tickets secured by Moore, joined him later at the team hotel as his guest.
That nigga wanted to clap them cheeks.
So, is that how you get an OnlyFans model? You buy all their videos, you give them tickets to a game. Now, she declined.
And you did not think your wife wasn't gonna find out. You ain't niggas, boy, I tell you. Wouldn't be me. You make men look bad. Make black men look bad when you do stupid shit like this. Give modern feminist women more fuel to run their motherfucking mouth. Bad enough, they throwing flame on black men as it is. Now you giving them more ammo. You knew what you was doing and you did it anyway. You shouldn't have done it at all. If you still want to play the field, play the field. Don't get married. Don't have children. If that's what you want to do. But when you get married and you have a family, keep your black ass at home. Now, this is where I get on certain men about keeping your ass at home. You have a family, you have a wife. You got to honor that marriage. You broke the covenant, my brother. And somebody's got to pay.
This particular situation. But then he invited her to the championship game in Houston in January 2024, which she looks like she accepted. In addition, there are claims that he messaged an OnlyFans model on Instagram during the halftime of during the Ohio State game early this year. You see, that's where his attention is. His attention is in smashing heifers. That's why they lost to Ohio State. He was more concerned about trying to link up with OnlyFans models. Listen, Sharon Moore is a thirsty MFer. He really is. This man screwed up. And I said in my previous 2 videos, this man crashed out. He went out sad because he wanted to have an assistant he can smash whenever and also link up with OnlyFans models. This dude just had absolutely no shame. And he ruined everything for what? The chance to link up with OnlyFans model who's now speaking out against him. He must be didn't pay her anything after that they linked up at the hotel.
And I bet you that's what it was. Remember I said, something that come across her table to put a smile on her face. That's what it was. I told you. And nothing came across that table. So now she gonna go this way with it. You a thirsty ass nigga, boy. You a dirty motherfucker, bro. For real. Cause ain't no real man gonna destroy his household, his marriage, for a piece of ass. If you gonna do that, nigga, at least smash. Nigga, you didn't even get to hit. All you got was visuals from a fucking video. But at least you could have smashed. You didn't even do that. But you fucked up your marriage. You in a bad place. Yeah, we getting on your ass. And there's a large number of men out there we need to tear off in their ass too that make stupid decisions like this. Now, if you single, do what the fuck you want. But when you are married, you got to honor that marriage. This is the way you got to move. You can't move like you single no more. But you about to be single now. And it wouldn't surprise me, the same woman you married that's going to divorce you, it wouldn't surprise me she get a bag out your ass. And she deserved to get a bag out your ass.
This is some crazy, sick behavior. But again, this is a man who's 39 years old. I don't think he's ever matured. He still has the mindset of a college kid because he was a really good offensive lineman at Oklahoma. And he still has that mindset at 39. He still thinks he's a position coach. See, when you're a position coach, you probably engage in those behaviors because you're not the head coach. You know, you don't have all that responsibility. This is why you don't get married. But I understand you got married because it helps you get coaching jobs, right? You get coaching jobs based on having a family, a wife. I just saw a recent press conference for Billy Napier and JMU. South Carolina, they brought in new assistants. There's a lot of wife thinking, right? If you ain't got a wife, you know, you're going to stick out like a sore thumb in that environment. And maybe that's why he got married. But let me say this about Mia. Mia, move on with your life. Move on with your life. I understand you're trying to get OnlyFans subscribers, but this ain't the way to do it.
Stop doing OnlyFans. How about that? You already put negative attention and drew negative attention to your name, your brand. Get you a nice job. Relax. Get you a corn dog. Get your box of Crunch and Munch. Sit back and relax. Get you a career or a nice job. Get back on your feet. Fast money is not the way to go. When you get fast money, you lose fast money. You may want to settle down. I take it you like black men. Get you a nice brother. Don't bring attention and label to yourself to where nobody ain't gonna want you. Because you'll be classified as shungye, dried up goods, dried up bones.
This just looks thirsty to me. He's thirsty. Listen, he's thirsty. He's horny. We know this about him. He's thirsty, horny, but you really did not have to say anything about him. You really didn't. And to say that you got more dirt that you're going to put out about him later on because you want people to pay you for that, I just think that's sick. Just move on. right? Because all you're gonna do is become, people are gonna turn on you, and it looks like if you look at the comments, there are people who already are doing that.
And also too, you got people that will go as far as deleting you. How many times have we seen that happen? So here it is, your wife, child. Damn, nigga, you fucked up your household.
This man is dealing with enough. He lost his job. He may not ever coach in Division I football again, especially being a head coach. He may end up losing his wife, access to his children, all because of his thirst and horniness. I think the man is dealing with enough. I mean, look at this. Just a week ago, he was the head football coach of Michigan. Now look at him. Mia, you move on with your life. We don't need to know any details about what went on between you and him. We really don't.
And let me just say this, even to a lot of the professional athletes, because I've been there myself. We keep seeing time and time again where shit goes wrong when you fuck with the wrong broad. Whether she's a IG 304, she's a stripper, or she's the OnlyFans. You fuck with them three women in them three categories, you're bound to lose. Don't you get tired of losing? Don't you get tired of messing with prostitutes? Don't you want to get you a nice, wholesome woman that's about family and love and so forth? They can cook you a nice meal, keep you warm in the winter, make your black ass hot chocolate and brownies and cookies. But no, this is the direction that you chose to go in. Now look how that worked for you. You find yourself between a pimp and a hard place because you messing with the wrong type of broads. And you know what? If you want to continue to mess with the wrong type of broads, which is fine, guess what? They deserve to take your ass to the damn cleaners. Don't get mad when they do what they do to you. You've been warned.